Marty, it's been a very busy day. 2 games, 2 contrasting results, all about the fitness obviously at this stage. How have you seen today as a whole?
Well, as it should be on precision, some positives that we take with us to build on, some other things that definitely we need to improve. I think that the overall has been a very good camp for me as well to learn more about the guys, about the team. I think it's good that perhaps the feeling after this last game is not the best, especially the first half, but it's going to help us to be stronger in the next weeks.
We've seen a lot more minutes now for a lot of the players because of the 2 games. Some players getting 90 minutes, some getting 70. Is that now you getting the group into a position where it's getting closer and closer to the start of the season?
Definitely, and I think that I was quite straight with the whole group that according to what we were in the pre-season, it will be directly from the one competition to see who was in the 11 starting against Sheffield Wednesday, and that's the way it must be as well. It must be a healthy competition in between all the players. I think that today has been a step forward in the right direction in that sense. In the first game, I wanted to share minutes to give an opportunity to everyone to share 45 minutes, but today we were speaking about as many players as possible getting those 90 minutes. That will be very valuable, not only in terms of approaching the next couple of weeks, but as well for me about learning what we are as a team.
Obviously it did end in a defeat tonight, but did you see enough positives? Did you see enough that you know going forward that you can learn from? You often say you learn more in a defeat than you would do in a victory anyway.
Yeah, I definitely think that Cornwall were better than us today. It's very clear. I think that they create more chances than us, that they beat our high press easier than what we would like to, and fair play for them. Said that, we need to make sure that we are much better in the future. Of course, we play against 2 teams today that were very special, so to say, in the way they were building up around the keeper. So that was a bit challenging after only 10 days on how we press high, on how we jump into the keeper. But I think that the overall, especially the reaction in the second half, despite the result, we were not good enough to actually make the comeback. I think that we improved what I saw in the first 45 minutes. This morning the same. I like this mentality, and for me this will be a very important one. That mentally we're all the time ready to compete no matter what, and that we are ready to turn games even on the last minutes of the games.
I guess that in this short time that you've been at the club, you obviously only have a certain amount of time. You can't get across all of your messages yet. That will take time, and so we will see that. Hopefully it's now over 2 weeks still till the start of the championship season. That's when you'll feel like you've been able to really get across as many messages as possible.
Yeah, definitely, and I think that, look, I have an idea on how we want to play, on how we want to be as a team in 2 weeks, but definitely this process will have up and downs, and that's part of it. I think something to value is as well that a lot of young players got an opportunity today. They're showing that they can help us, that as well we're going to help them to develop and to create that kind of identity they want to create. Definitely I want us to be more in possession, to have higher positions, to create even more chances, but it's a walk. I'm sure that in 2 weeks we're going to be in a much better place, and look, football time, it's very relative, so we need to make sure that everybody works hard to improve every day.
A disappointing end, I guess, to this Austrian camp with that defeat, but overall it's been a successful few days, well 10 days, more than a few days. What was that game like out there?
Yeah, it was a tough game. I think we were a bit passive in the first half. We didn't really get the game plan right to a T. It's against a good side as well. So in the future, we need to learn a lesson from today, going into the next game at Fiorentina at the King Power Stadium. But yeah, it's a day to forget, but at the same time it's pre-season. You can't really look at results. We've had some good results in the previous games, but obviously you want to win every game, and to our standards that wasn't good enough today, and the results showed that.
You can visibly see there is disappointment in you. So is that how all the lads are feeling? Obviously no one likes losing a game, albeit it is pre-season, but was it just more the nature then of the defeat?
Yeah, I think it was the nature. I mean, we can accept losing. If you come up against a better side on the day, it's fair enough. And if you give your all, that's it. But I think we need to look at ourselves today. We didn't show the best side of ourselves. And like I say, there it's pre-season, but you want to win every game because that's in our nature. But yeah, we need to move on and move on to next week as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still less than 2 weeks of the new manager, of course, Marty Cifuentes. I guess there's always going to be, and that's what pre-season is almost for, isn't it? You are learning a new system, a new style. That may take its time.
Yeah, it definitely takes time. I mean, the manager just said in there, we need to hold ourselves accountable, and that's what we all need to do, and look at ourselves and go again. Just learning new things and different ways of pressing and things like that, and playing the way that he wants to play. And since he's come in, he's delivered his messages across really well. I think today we didn't deliver their messages onto the field, and that's, like I say, we need to look at ourselves on that. Yeah.
Yeah, Fiorentina obviously in just over a week. Are you excited for that one? Probably you want a game again in midweek now, just to try and deliver those things that you were just saying better, but there's a chance to do so against Fiorentina.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm looking forward to that game. I think everyone is, especially being back at home at the King Power Stadium. But hopefully, we get on the training pitch next week and put in some hard work, get the manager's ideas across onto the field, and make sure in the first whistle that goes on Sunday next week, we're ready for a big battle.
Yeah, let's talk about your goal. Great finish.
Yeah, I mean, it broke to me in the box, took a touch and just saw the left side of the goal. And yeah, I've just put it in the corner. So, at the end of the day, it was nice to get a goal, but to remember it's pre-season, and hopefully I can keep them coming in the season.
Yeah, you got that goal, of course, against Ipswich towards the back end of the season. Your first home King Power Stadium goal. You've got this one now in pre-season. Both taken really well. Do you feel confident in front of goal at the moment?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like if I get a chance in front of goal, I'm going to score. But that's like every forward. It's about getting in them positions. Today, obviously, I got in that position, which was good. But in the future, I want to get in more positions. I don't just want to score one goal. I want to score 2, 3 in a game. You know what I mean? I want to keep striving for more, and that's in my blood. That's in my DNA. I want to keep getting better and improving day in, day out. And as each game comes as well. So I'll get back on the training field, keep practicing them things, and hopefully more will come in the future.